to our first CLJMS short film premiere. We're very lucky to have you here with us in this beautiful new auditorium. Please remember to silence your phones.
I'm also very lucky to have this beautiful lady sitting next to me. Look great tonight, guys.
Thank you.
Don't you have anything to say to me? Well, I thought you might say how nice I look in this one-of-a-kind tux. This is the tux of L.T. Pedley himself. It has been given as a donation to CLJMS. I'm lucky enough to wear it. You can find a prescription in the pocket. Prescription would be charming.
Fine, you look great tonight, Trayton.
Why, thanks.
And now, back to the show. Trayton, did you know we're streaming this live on Strive TV for the folks at home?
Of course I did. It's also on ABC, NBC, Comedy Central, and a bunch of other channels.
Sure. And speaking of the folks at home, do you know why they don't let whippets use the TV remote?
No? Why?
Because they're always pushing the pause button.
At this moment, you both found out we were absolutely horrible at making jokes.
All right. Now really, let's get back to the show.
I think I'm starting to get nervous. I think I'm actually sweating.
Just take a deep breath.
Okay, do you know why the whippet was sweating so much?
Why?
He was a hot dog.
Ha ha ha. Speaking of hot, we're now going to bring up a few girls on stage that have been covering a heated topic for the last few months. Welcome to the stage, Abby and Peyton.
Thank you, Maylee. As Abby's assistant, I've watched her create an extensive and important story that covers the events of the CLJMS fire. With over 20 interviews and hours of research, we have created a strong news story. When I first had the idea to produce this piece, I had no idea how much time and energy I devote to sharing this story. I want to thank the many people who volunteered to share their thoughts, difficult memories, and detailed facts about this important event in our school's history. Please enjoy the story and show your pride for a school that has recovered from such a terrible event in such a strong way.
The fire was total shock. I never dreamed that our school would catch on fire.
It wasn't, I can tell you this, it probably was not a good year for education.
It was the night of May 11th, 1993, and the high school was having a art show in the C.L. Jones Middle School gym. Part of the art show was a pyrotechnic art display. So they took the artwork out into the street on 3rd Street, and they set the art display on fire, burned it out there, and then came back in to the gym, leaving the ashes and everything out there in the street. Later on that evening, our custodian, who was an excellent custodian, a great individual, he came and was cleaning things up, took one of these brown garbage cans and rolled it out into the street and swept everything up that was there. It was fairly late, thinking that everything had burned out, and he dumped all the ashes and everything into the brown garbage can. The brown garbage can then was then brought back into the building. And at that time, in 1993, where Sheila is walking, keep walking, Sheila, about right there. That was the outside door leading out to the parking lot. There was another door that was placed about right here, and so this was like an entryway that was used for where we stored all the garbage. Also at that time, where we see the Lab 105, that was actually the kitchen. Where the media center is, up to where Miss Yant sits, that was actually the cafeteria for the district. And Mrs. Yant's area and the library was Lab 106, and where she is the second half of the library. Well, he wheels his stuff back here and places the garbage can over in this corner. This was the outside door leading out to the parking lot. He put the garbage can over here, or that he had, placed it here for the evening. Right out here was where the dumpster was, outside at that time. Well, he didn't know that where he placed all the cleanup from the burnt artwork in the street was also where the kids had placed the glue that they had used to put all over the artwork to cause it to go ablaze. And so the empty glue cans were in the bottom of this, and the embers had not completely gone out. He didn't know this. And the ashes then were on top of those glue cans, and then those glue cans caught on fire, went up and caught into our lowered ceiling, which at that time was an acoustic tile, all made of, held up by wood lattice that strung through the entire building. It caught the acoustic tile ablaze, got into the lattice, and then shot through the entire building. Since it was coming into the building, the fire burned with intense heat up in the roof, and it was almost impossible to stop. However, the actual blaze went straight down this hallway, burned up the kitchen, the media center, and down to about, the second door of the gym, where it was finally stopped, and burned the backs of our huge, gorgeous pillars that held up the gym. It also turned this corner and burned through all the 6th grade hallway, and then halfway across the front lobby, and burned down this hallway to where the art room is now. There's another step that's in there where we put an addition on in 1963. At that point, there was a firewall that prevented it from going any further that way. And the firemen came in about 11 o'clock when this all started to happen. And our volunteer fire department did a tremendous job of putting the fire out. They came in, great deal of water and smoke that was running through this entire building. I remember Jim Runyon's coming out, taking off his fire gear for a second, them giving him water. He's soaked in sweat, getting a breath of fresh air, then putting all his gear on once again and diving back into the fire, continuing to try to put out the blaze that was in the ceiling. The heat became so intense that it melted the bar joisting that was holding up the roof in this side of the building, in these 6th grade classrooms. The ceiling collapsed. There was this area was completely open to the world because of the intense heat. But the firemen did a fantastic job of putting the flames out.
Thank you, Abby and Peyton, for that gripping and detailed story. These two ladies aren't the only students who have been creating projects this quarter.
We will now take a quick commercial break to share some of the work that students around CLJMS have been creating in some of our upcoming events.
The place for your choice is the student's voice. Welcome to journalism class. In this room, the students are usually hard at work creating a multitude of different stories. Some of the stories that we do are technology, sci-fi, games, mythology, sports, and many more. If you're a student, we encourage you to join, or if you're a parent, we hope that you encourage your kid to join. We also have a Twitter where we post many things all the time. Come and follow us at CLJMS-Middle School. In this room, the students are usually hard at work creating a multitude of different stories. Some of the stories that we do are technology, sci-fi,
have just seen some amazing work done by our journalism students, our student council members, and our CLJMS artists.
As you can see, CLJM students have been extremely dedicated to several projects this quarter. The Journalism A and Linguistics A classes have been working since Christmas break to create, film, and edit a short film about CLJMS. We call it The Pride of Being Us.
A small group of experienced journalists was able to head up the filming of this project. They'll be joining us on stage now. Please welcome Selena Gomez, Tom Cruise, Charles Barkley. Oh, wait, wrong people. But these are even better. Please welcome Molly Burchell, Peyton Schoen, Bailey Arnold, Kelsey Smith, Kaylee Smith, and Lily Bunemeyer.
Thank you, Drayton. On behalf of our group, I'd like to welcome you to this exciting event. We have been looking forward to this night since January 4th, and we are ready to show off our finished product.
Tonight you will be seeing several productions. However, the feature film will begin shortly. We are proud to say that the 6 of us conducted the majority of the interviews and filmed the extra footage in what you are about to see.
We take great pride in our film, and we hope you can see how this evolved from a simple and never-ending idea into what we like to think of as a masterpiece.
We want to thank the CLJMS administration, the teachers, and the students. We could not have created this film without your shared memories, your kindness, and your support. We would also like to thank the community. The pride you shown our school inspired this film. You pushed us to our best, and you expected nothing short of the Whippet way each and every day.
We recently sent out a tweet to welcome questions from the community about our event. We were able to film responses to your questions from the very students who have worked on this project. Check it out.
What has surprised you about the process of making the film? I have Jocelyn to answer your question.
Okay, I would say what was most surprising about this film is that it kind of went by quick, making it and everything. It was fun to see how all the people did commercials, figured out what they were doing, the interviews, just being a part of it all, I guess.
The Language Arts 8 class said, "Can you give us a hint at some of the details within the film?" I have Lauren to answer your question.
Okay, so we had to schedule a helicopter, and we have some people from the very first class that graduated or went through CLJMS, and we had to test our pitch and our vocal cords to film this premiere.
Kylie Steph asked, "What skills have you strengthened for making this short film?" I have Bailey to answer your question.
I have definitely strengthened my creativity skills and making professional emails to people and scheduling events. I have also strengthened my skills of talking to people.
Whitney Malsby asked, "What has been the most difficult part about creating your short film?" I have Peyton to answer your question.
I think the most difficult part is scheduling certain things and finding dates for them and making sure people can show up, and also scheduling certain things to have a certain scene completed, and also finding good clips and completing them to the best of our ability so it's quality, and making sure that it's entertaining for future watchers of the film.
Thank you for waiting so eager to listen to us. We love getting to share our responses. Now it's time to start our feature presentation.
We will begin with a behind-the-scenes look at the making of The Pride of Being Us. This will be followed by the first half of the film entitled The Past. We will then take a 15-minute intermission before returning for the rest of the film. During intermission, make sure you go get your guesses in for the candy, as we will announce the winners at the end.
C L J
C L J M S
C
L J M
S.
At first, I was a little bit like, I didn't know these people. What am I doing?
The fun part was that I got to talk to new people that I really never interacted with.
It was kind of interesting because I could see what my dad does every night at the news, and then I could feel like I'm doing it too, so that we can relate to something too.
It was really exciting because I got to have my creativity, go into things.
It got easier, but I think hopefully I made a good impression on the people of the town that I talked to.
I just thought it would be fun to see and to watch, and then it actually happened, so that was super cool. And it took a lot of preparing, but I thought that was super cool that we actually got to do it, and it was a big thing for us and for our school. I'm excited to see how everyone reacts to all the work we put into it, and I'm excited to see how people react to seeing themselves.
I think hopefully it will educate people of future classes and make them excited to be in CLJMS and give them a reason to like school.
I am CLJMS.
CLJMS.
I am St. John's Middle School.
I am CLJMS.
I am CL Jones Middle School.
I am CLJMS.
I am.
I am CLJMS.
I am CLJMS.
CLJMS.
I am CLJMS.
I am CLJMS.
CLJMS.
I am CLJMS.
I am CLJMS.
Okay, so it's the last day of Journalism 8, Quarter 3. We have everybody in here. They've been working very, very hard. Everybody wave to the audience. How excited should they be about this film? Yeah! We're getting so close. We're so excited for you to see the film. We hope you enjoy it. And we're going to count it down. The show's going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Prime time!
Roger Anderson, 1963.
Larry Wilcox, 1963.
Karen Wilcox, 1963.
Ann Matson, class of 74.
Johnny Miller, 1976.
Mary Stewart, 1983.
Jenny Manson, 1987.
Deanne Bergestrand, 1990.
Scott Johnson, 1994.
Steph Henry, 1997.
Susan Reese, 2000.
Carson Bloom, 2012.
Well, let me start by saying that when I came to school here, I came to school right in this middle school here, CLJMS.
That was pretty special, that we were the first class in here, and we were the first junior high class in here.
And that was in 1957. And as a matter of fact, when I was in 5th grade, we walked the block away from the elementary school, and we walked down to where the jail is now, and there we had a classroom for 5th grade.
That was high school. I was sorry.
So there was a real demand for a lot of for more room, and so they got this done just in time, and it was pretty neat to have a brand new building to go to school in.
Say I'm proud to be with it because of the relationships that I built while I was in school here.
I think it was just interaction with classmates. We all had a really good time.
Oh, well, I guess really good relationships because I've always been around here in this area.
A lot of lifetime friends that I've made through being in school here that now, all these years later, I'm still friends with.
Well, obviously very good friendships. Still have friends today that were part of the school when I was there.
I think, of course, I have lifelong friends that I got from kindergarten on up. I still have a group of 7 of us that we get together every year and hang out, and they're all high school friends, and so we built those relationships when we were young.
I've a lot of my best friends in my life currently are still friends from when I was growing up, when I went to middle school here.
I built relationships with most all of my classmates, and we are planning a reunion this coming summer.
Lifetime relationships. A lot of people that are my age are still in the Minden area. I put kids through the school, and that's really great.
I also have a relationship with a lot of the teachers that are still teaching now, and it's fun to know them now as an adult versus when I was a student, so that's nice.
C.L. Jones Middle School was my very first teaching job a lot of years ago. And when you're right out of college, you probably go where the job is. So I'm really glad C.L. Jones picked me to be a teacher here, and I've never once regretted being here for my whole career.
I think it's the relationship that teachers have with their students and that they show that they care. And because I grew up in Minden, I wanted to teach in Minden. And my mom, Mrs. Bendrup, taught in Minden for many years in the art room. So I just wanted to come back home to Minden Public Schools.
I'm proud to be a Whippet because I think that the community that we live in is very supportive of our students, our teachers, each other, and I think what it means to be a Whippet is what Dr. Wheelock always says about the Whippet way and how we should all show each other that we care and that we're supportive and that we mean a lot to each other. And I've seen that since I was a young student, and now I see that as a teacher.
I'm very proud to be a Whippet because I think we have outstanding people in the school. We have great students. We have a wonderful staff to work with. I think everybody is very interested in learning, which is the reason why we're here, and it just makes me proud to be a part of it.
I
came here and started teaching. My wife started teaching here. Then I became the principal here. My kids were growing up here, and there was absolutely no reason to look for any place else because it's a great place to be.
I think when I was at CL Jones as a student, I felt like all of the teachers were very supportive of me, not just in the classroom, but as a young adult, as an athlete, as a speech team member, and in, up on the stage in a play. And I felt like I was part of a family.
CL Jones is a great school. I think it's probably one of the best schools in the state, and I'm really proud to be a part of it.
The education process here is very good.
Well, I just think the city of Minden is proud of the Whippet tradition.
So times were a lot different. And we learned how to count and everything when we were back in those days. But we didn't have any computers. So we had to learn how to count.
It was an enjoyable experience. I was not an athlete, so I liked music.
When I was in school, we still did the carnivals that you guys had, and I was on student council, and I know you still do those now.
Typically the talent show that we performed in every year, I had a group of my very best friends perform with me, and then Mr. Osgood actually performed with us each year. We did everything from the Monster Mash to the locomotion, and it was so much fun to see how supportive the town was, and that Mr. Osgood was willing to get up there and dance with us a little bit and sing.
Probably I was in band, and I loved vocal, and we did a lot of fun stuff while I was at school. I guess maybe not one particular memory.
Good question. It's been quite a while ago.
It's really kind of hard. It would be kind of hard to imagine how much the school has grown.
Over the years, our student numbers have continued to grow. Also, technology, the usage of video equipment and the iPads in the classrooms, your podcasts, the journalism shows, the things that are going on this premiere. We're ahead of the game with technology and things that we do.
This is a neat project, and I think it's good that you're doing it. I don't know what you intend to do with it, if the public will be able to see it or just what, but that'll be kind of cool.
Over the years, I've become very fond of what Minden High School and what people do. It's, I think they're the type of people that we can be proud of.
I am proud to be with it because I've been with it my whole life. I went to school through here from kindergarten through 12th grade, and now my kids go to school here.
I didn't go to any other school, so I've always been a Whippet. And so that instills pride in a person. Also, two of my grandchildren went all through school here. My daughter is a teacher here, so there's a lot to be proud of.
I picked Minden because I think Minden was a great place to have our family live and grow in. Also, it felt like we would be part of the community and the school system together. To be the Minden Whippets, and I just liked how it felt in Minden, that we were supported and we were working to achieve great things together.
I've enjoyed the school for a very long time. I've raised my entire family here. I love the Whippets.
It just was the best years of your life if you don't understand it right at the time you're going through it, so enjoy it.
first portion of our production. We'll now have a 15-minute intermission. Please feel free to go into the commons area for a quick snack, to stop at our kids zone, or take a quick selfie in the front of our premiere backdrop.
We will start the second portion of our production in 15 minutes. Please remember to keep all food and drinks outside the auditorium. We will see you soon.
What? Oh, wait. Oh, today we're filming, right?
Well, what? I just molted. You just.
Come on, Eli.
Welcome to middle school.
Welcome to CLJMS News.
Welcome to CLJMS News.
Welcome to CLJMS News.
Where your choice is the student voice.
Leadership is when you listen to other people.
I think leadership is when you listen, think, and brainstorm with other people while you're guiding them.
Taking action while still listening to other people's ideas.
I believe leadership is a person who can be trusted and respects all people.
OMG.
I'm only in 7th grade.
Wow. That's pretty cool.
I would be humble and I would give a hand for all those in journalism and I would say thank you.
I'd be proud of my class.
I would feel very honored and I feel like we've accomplished something.
It's pretty cool.
Surprised because we're only in the 7th grade and because I feel like a lot of people should be doing this.
Very proud. I would be very proud. We're only in 7th grade.
I wouldn't really be surprised because everybody here is very talented and good at what they do.
It's taught me how to look up information and find different details for everything, to find solutions, different ideas, listening to both sides of the story. I feel more confident about myself.
It taught me to respect all people's ideas and help them if they need it.
It gave me more of a confidence.
I became more of a leader because I wasn't as accustomed to being up close to a camera and I was kind of more shy about it, but now I'm pretty well off about doing camera stuff. It helps you write about things that you want to write about without being criticized.
Hi, I am Emily and I am a leader.
Hi, my name is Nolan and I'm a leader.
My name is Irvin and I am a leader.
Hi, I'm Brooks and I'm a leader. I'm Lola and I'm a leader.
Hi, I'm Lily and I'm a leader.
I'm Riley and I'm a leader.
Hi, my name is Kaylee and I'm a leader.
Hi, I'm Tristan and I'm a leader. Hi, my name is Nicholas and I'm a leader.
Hi, I'm Charlie and I'm a leader.
I'm Eli and I'm a leader.
Where your choice is the student's voice. Bye. 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 Day 1. I'm scared because I just got trapped in my basement because of a tornado hit my house. If anybody's watching this, please tell my family I love them. It's later in the day and I'm starting to get hungry. I really wish I would have prepared. I can't last much longer without food and water. I'm afraid and I wish I would have brought a radio, a first aid kit, clothes, blankets, extra food and water, a flashlight, extra batteries. If I survive this, I will try to be more prepared for next time. I will plan my safe place and have it equipped with a first aid kit and other supplies. I also really miss my family. I'm getting ready to go to the classroom and tell them how you should be prepared. for tornado safety. I spoke to students to make sure they were prepared for severe weather and avoid what I went through.
So Mrs. Malsby asked us to take a picture or a video of a person who made us want to come to school and make school fun, and so I chose you.
Oh, thanks, bro.
So you were one of the 2 people that I chose.
Thank you, that's so kind of you.
Yeah.
Mrs. Malsby told us to interview someone and take their video that inspires us to come to school every day, and you're that person.
Miss Malsby's, we have to take a picture of someone who inspires us to go to school.
That's me?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Oh my gosh! You never inspired me to go to school, Mom. I made them. And told me to sit up. Okay. So you have to take one? Mm-hmm. Okay. Gosh.
1, 2.
File. This is my smile file. I keep special things in here that people have given me over the years that when I have a bad day teaching, I go, okay, I can look in there and feel better. And I've kept that. Do you remember it? Yeah. So this has been in my smile file because you were such a nice kid and you made me smile. So I have kept that and I plan on keeping it forever, but...
For journalism, Mrs. Malsby wanted us to pick somebody who inspires me the most, and you do.
Inspiring you?
I need to choose someone, take a picture of someone in the school system that makes us want to come to school. And
is that Libby?
No, you. You.
Is my tie on straight?
Yes.
Do I look fat? Do I have my skinny side?
Ready? And it makes me happy to go to school, and I choose you.
Thank you, Paige. I love how you get excited.
Thank you. Somebody who inspires us to come to school.
I inspire you. That is so funny.
Okay, so for journalism, we do this project and we have to take pictures of people who inspire us. So that's you.
Okay.
And so can I take a picture?
Mrs. Malsby wanted us to go to somebody that made us want to come to school and inspire us. And I decided I wanted to choose you for it because you made me want to do this 6th grade.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay, so Mrs. Malsby told us to take a picture of someone who inspires us every day to go to school. And that is you.
So Mrs. Malsby has had us do projects for journalism to choose someone who inspires us to come to school, and I've chosen you to be that person.
So Nate, my teacher told me to pick someone who makes coming to school easier, and you're one of them. So I just wanted you to know that. Can I take a picture?
One of my teachers told us to take a video of someone who inspires us every day to come to school. And you are one of those people.
Thank you so much. So Mrs. Malsby told us we had to take a picture of someone who inspired us to come to school every day, and I chose you.
Thank you.
So for a class, Miss Malsby wants us to take a picture of someone who inspires us.
Yeah.
It's fun. Yeah.
Yeah. Someone who inspires us to get up out of bed every day and go to school. Okay, ready? 1, 2, 3.
So Mrs. Malsby had us pick someone who inspired us and made us want to come to school every day. So I picked you as the person who inspires me to go to school every day. And so you inspire me, because I've had you as a student teacher before, to come to school every single day and make me want to come to school every day. Oh, thank you. Yep.
To pick a very special person that makes us feel good about coming to school every day, and you're one of them that makes me feel like I can come to school every day. So, can I take a picture?
Okay, Mrs. Malsby asked us to video someone who inspires us to come up to school every day, and you're that one.
Well, one that used to be
Really? Wow. All right.
So Mrs. Molesby, our journalism teacher, wanted us to talk to people that made us want to come to school and inspire us, and I decided to choose you for that.
Oh, thank you.
Molesby has had us pick someone very important to us and want us to take a picture of someone that inspires us to go to school, and I have chosen you to take that picture. So I can take you that picture.
Hey Colby, so we're doing this project where we have to go to the people and we have to tell them that, well, they're the people who want us to go to school every day. And I chose you. That's cool. Yeah.
Okay, one of my teachers told me to video someone that inspires me to go to school every day.
And that's me?
And that person is you.
Yay!
So Mrs. Malsby told us we had to choose someone who, take a picture of someone who inspires us to come to school every day, and I chose you.
Aw, thank you, Connor.
My journalism teacher, Mrs. Malsby, told me to take a photo of a person who inspires me to come to school every day, and you're that person. So is it okay if I take your photo?
Your grand old high and your colors will fly, purple, white, we love you. Woo-hoo! You're the emblem of the school we love, the teams that are loyal and true. We will root for you and your colors so true, and we'll always uphold your pride. We will pass on other schools on high, keep on fighting for Minden High.
Yeah, you better get in there. Well, actually, you're on the video. You guys gotta wait.
Hi. Colby shared it with somebody.
Thank you. Whoops. You're live. You're live. Go to the live.
Thank you so
Mrs. Mosby. She's doing
Welcome back to the show. Please take your seats, but please don't take them home. We'll get started shortly.
I hope you are able to enjoy some of the delicious treats provided by journalism and linguistics students and their families.
Hey, Bailey, you know what Whippet's favorite snacks are?
What?
Cupcakes and pepperoni pizza.
Sounds delicious. But there's no food or drinks allowed in the auditorium. Let's get back to the show.
Good idea. We invite everyone to sit back, relax, and watch the remaining portion of our film, entitled The Future. We will see you right back here with the conclusion of the credits for some special thank yous and awards.
Is how we seem to be one big team and we all work together.
Because the teams are loyal and true, like it says in the song.
They have a good education. We have a community that supports each other, and we have activities like singing, acting, band, and sports to do for all types of kids.
They have really good fans, they have really good students.
Everybody is super nice, and the teachers are willing to help no matter what.
We have a great school and great teachers, and everyone's nice.
We're safe.
I'm proud to be a Woodwood because I love the school, and the people here are super nice, and we're like a family. We're always there for each other.
I'm proud to be a Woodwood because it's fun to come to this school because it has a different environment than some schools.
I'm proud to be a Woodwood because my dad was a Woodwood and went to school here. My mom teaches here. My aunt teaches here, and my grandma also taught here.
I'm proud of our teachers for putting up with most of us.
be a Whippet because I like to see all the kids and how they interact with one another to just show that they appreciate one another.
I really can't imagine my life without CLJMS.
Well, I think school pride is kind of an innate thing. I think that that's something that grows inside of every one of the kids as they come through. They have an attachment to the school. They take pride in the school they go to. They take pride in the academics. They enjoy their teachers. They enjoy their coaches, and all of that coming together in a positive environment.
I love the teachers here. I love the students, and I love coming to school every day.
I think that in my classroom we talk a lot about different character building skills, and we talk about pride, and we talk about taking pride and ownership in our work. So I think we discuss that a lot in class, and just talking about different things like why we're proud to be a Whippet and what we can do to be responsible students.
One way, though, that the 6th grade teachers have been thinking about building school pride is to recognize those students who show good character, who show responsibility, good work ethic, who show how to be a good citizen inside and outside of the classroom, and some with an award or some fashion.
We've had lots of family members that have graduated and been through the public school since I know it's well.
Joe Jones has helped me prepare for life that I can be proud of. Like, the teachers have made good connections with us.
Everybody gives great advice and to not judge people by what they look like and get to know them first.
It helps me with questions like for when I get older by having to do taxes and stuff. Well, it teaches us sportsmanship and it teaches us how to be good in each class. I think it's very social, and you can learn how to make friends and talk to people, and in careers you learn how to budget your money and actually pay for things like houses and cars.
I always have teachers that push me and help me, and talent pool and student council have pushed me to my abilities. We have been given so many opportunities to learn and to build friendships that will help us in the future.
I think it's prepared me to be a proud citizen for being nice to others even when they're not nice to you.
Try to encourage all students to be the best they can be, and as they grow up they can choose a number of different paths, and we try to encourage them to pick the best one for them to have a positive influence on their lives.
I hope that as a teacher I can model what being a good citizen is, and being prideful and knowing that being part of a community is a very important thing.
The way that I prepare my students is talking about character, how their character counts, and how their character is seen in the classroom and outside the classroom, even if nobody is watching them. I think I prepare them with talking about how in life things aren't always going to be easy, and that we have to have grit, and how we have to have a positive mindset, a growth mindset to persevere those hard times and continue on and see the positive.
We do something called morning meetings every day, and during that time we just have conversations about different life skills and different character building skills, And so at that time, we just have those real world conversations that maybe you don't normally have in a typical classroom, but we make sure and make time for it in our day.
Sharing our pride at homecoming week, dressing up in pajamas and purple white and nerd day, and going to football games and basketball games, cheering on the team.
By giving 100% in every class that I'm in, no matter what grade I'm in.
I think the purple white is a good tradition that Minden has because we all get together and play games, and it's just really fun.
Well, at the end of each school year, I dress up in purple and spray paint my hair purple and white.
One way I look forward to school, showing school pride each school year is homecoming week where we dress up each day, and on the Friday we usually, we always have the parade and home games throughout the week.
Cheering on the Olympics at sporting events and be a student manager for the high school volleyball team.
Go with it.
You're a grand old night, your colors of light, purple, white, the anthem of school we love.
I look forward to students continuing to learn new ways of looking at the world and becoming better citizens, and just going ahead and learning and discovering and working together and just creating some new products.
I look forward to all the collaboration that the teachers do together. It's really exciting to see teachers working together and just getting a lot of new, fresh ideas from.
Well, right now we're going to be seeing a new superintendent come in, where we have all kinds of new staff members are starting next year because a lot of the staff is getting older, not like me, but a lot of staff getting older. There's turnover taking place, and so it's going to be a whole new atmosphere that's going on in the entire public schools and here at CL Jones as well.
In the future of CL Jones, I want every student to feel valued, successful, and part of something. And that part of something is being a member of the CL Jones family.
We are a community here at CL Jones, and I want people to understand we need to love each other, we need to work together, and we need to be proud of one another.
I can only be extremely excited about the future of CLJMS. I see so much leadership in the upper classes and so much support and care from those upperclassmen to the younger kids. And we just have an atmosphere of collaboration that has started to grow and expand, and I look forward to seeing how wonderful that will be in the future.
I just want the students at CL Jones to know how lucky they are to have teachers that are so invested in their success and giving them so many opportunities to build a better future.
I want the students of CL Jones Middle School to know that the teachers and the other students enjoy seeing them each day, that they're the reason we're here, and that CL Jones Middle School is a great school to be at.
In the future, I hope that CLJMS students realize how proud I am of them and how capable they are of changing the world, and how amazed I am by them every single day.
kids are remarkable and can do anything they set their minds to.
We had some basic ideas, but we really left the creation of this film up to the kids. We couldn't believe the extremely high goals that they set for themselves. And it was even more unbelievable when they blew all those goals out of the water.
We are so very proud to be up on this stage presenting you with their dreams, their work, and their finished product. We hope to make this premiere a semi-annual event, but we know that it takes a special group to do something like this. And we were very lucky to have these students with us this quarter. We would not have been able to do it without each and every one of them.
Although they all deserve awards, we have decided to start the tradition of 4 special awards for the CLJMS movie premiere tonight and in the future. The awards we present tonight will include Best Teammate, Most Pride, Most Inspirational, Best Journalist, and the Whip It Way Award.
We added one at the very end. We will start with the Best Teammate. This person exhibited the qualities needed to bring a large group of students together for one purpose. They took it upon themselves to meet deadlines, hold us all accountable, and to envision a finished product. I relied on this person heavily and never once doubted their dedication or ability. I'd like to present this award to Molly Burchell. Next, the Most Pride. This student lifts people up each and every day. Their encouragement is kind-hearted, fun-loving, and true. They never let a single person fall behind, and they bring out the best in everyone around them. I'd like to present this award to Kaylee Smith. Now, Most Inspirational. This student surprised us all with their clever ideas and passion for this project. Many of the strongest pieces of this film came from their brain, and they didn't even realize how much influence they were having on the finished product. They have the creative mind of a film director. I'd like to present this award to Hannah Swanson. Next, we will present the Best Journalist Award. Every student in journalism has gone above and beyond discovering new story topics, conducting interviews, and creating scripts. However, this student has exceeded any expectations. They have spent countless hours researching, interviewing, and editing to bring you a compelling and important story in our school's history. For her work on the CLJMS fire, I'd like to present this award to Abby Fisk. Difficulties, Abby's story was cut short. We will be sharing this on social media, so please check out the end. She actually interviewed some of the firefighters that were in the fighting the fire, and it was very interesting, so please check it out. After much contemplation, I added this award just recently. 2 years ago, I noticed how negative the media was getting. As a journalism teacher, it was saddening to see students cover stories about crimes, angry politicians, and violent behavior. As a class, we decided we wanted something more. Other than our normal news stories, we want to create something positive. We wanted to show our school and community that news isn't always bad. Since then, we have created small projects to help keep things positive. This film has been the largest project we've taken on so far, and I truly believe it has given these students a chance to show the positive side of the news. Dr. Wheelock has always encouraged us to exemplify the Whip It Way, to prove ourselves as leaders, to show kindness to others, and to rise above the negativity of the world. The recipient of this award passes the Whip It Way test with flying colors. They remind me every day why I became a teacher. I would like to present this award to Peyton Schoen. Before you meet the rest of these amazing filmmakers, the students would like to hand out a special award. Maylee?
First off, I'd like to invite Reagan Horner, Connor Carpenter, Molly Jacobson, Brianna Keene, and Mrs. goes to someone who has always been there and inspired us throughout the year and is going to make a very good teacher. The first award goes to Miss Gary. The next award goes to someone who is already a very inspirational teacher and who has taught us many skills in everything. This award goes to Mrs. Malsby.
Thank you very much, Bailey. Now let's meet the rest of our filmmakers. Please come on stage to be recognized. There never has been and will never be a group like this again. We are humbled to be standing on the stage with all of these awesome, awesome students.
Let's give them a round of applause. Middle school students rarely get the opportunity to dive into the world of journalism and film. Our school allows us to do so, and these kids are creating things that high school and college students won't even touch. We couldn't be more proud, and we know you will continue to shine like the star you are.
Let's have another round of applause for these guys.
Thank you very much for... Thank you very much for your applause.
No, Bailey, what would a whippet say? Thanks for your applause.
Okay, nice one. We want to thank everyone for coming tonight. Please check your programs for many individuals who have helped us make this night possible. We are forever grateful.
We also want to remind you that Mr. Wheelock has streamed this live on Strive TV. If a family member missed the show, you can watch it anytime on our YouTube channel, CLJMS News, and Midnight Activities. Please also follow us on Twitter at CLJMS Middle School. We also have a few stuff like candy winners. You guys want to come on stage?
All right, if your name is called, please come up to the stage to get your prize. For M&Ms, with a guess of 234, is Lily and Liz Bloomfield. The actual number was 222.
Okay, so for the school supplies, Alejandra, with a guess of 75, the actual number was 71.
And for Skittles, Mason Swinky, who guessed 196, and the real number was 187.
Thank you very much. Please remember that this is a free will donation and towards the journalism classes. Thank you so much for coming, and we hope to see you again next time.
Just without the name. This video. You choose like I don't know what they are. Okay, I get to.
Just grabbing people and asking them
Thank you guys a lot. Asking them what?
what they thought. Be loud.
How did you think of the short film premiere? It was very well put together. All the students did very well. Thank you, I'm glad you came. It was fun. Yes, come. Yeah, come on. What? What am I doing? Okay, how did you feel about the short film premiere? It was interesting to see, the underclassmen going through. Being a senior, just seeing what you guys are doing, it gives me high hopes for the future. Like coming into journalism in high school, you guys are going to do amazing things. I'm proud of you. Thank you. How did you feel about the premiere? How did you feel about coming down and seeing it? It was good. I got M&M stock out of it, so it was good. Yeah, nice job. Thank you. How did you feel about the short film premiere? It's awesome. It's really fun. When you get all those together, it's really fun to make. Thank you. Yeah, I'm glad to see you. Thank you. How did you feel about the premiere and how it was put together?
I thought it was awesome. You guys did a really good job. I can tell you spent a lot of time on it, and it's really well put together. You're welcome.
Yeah! Hi! How did you feel about the premiere? I love the premiere. I cried at the end. Thank you. I'm glad you guys liked it. Yes. Thank you. Hi, how did you feel about the premiere? I thought it was fantastic. It was a lot of fun. Brought back memories. Good job, guys. Did you enjoy seeing the premiere? I enjoyed it. Thank you. Hi, how'd you feel about the premiere?
I thought it was great. I always like to see it.
Good job on this. How did you feel about it? It was so good, and looking at it, I just had to laugh. It was like behind the scenes, and it was everything. Yeah, thank you. Great job on helping produce it. Yes. All right. Hi. How did you like the premiere?
I'm very proud of you kids for putting this together. It's very great to say that I'm a Olympic and a Olympic fan.
Thank you so much.
You got it.
I'll go. Oh. Hey, we got another one, Mr. Vlog. Hannah, how did you feel about it? Nice job on that. Thank you. I feel like we spent a lot of really hard work on this, and it was really awesome how it all went together. And there was really barely any problems of the night. We just had fun, and it was sweet. Thanks, Hannah. Nice job. Hi, how did you feel about it?
touching, very heartwarming. We loved how we showed the Wicked Way and did great role models for everyone here tonight in our community. Excellent. I loved it. I give it an A+ rating.
Thank you so much. Hi, how did you feel about the premiere? I really was great. Everybody did a great job. I'm just really proud of the leadership that you guys took on it. Thank you. Nancy, how did you feel about being in the premiere? Nancy? It's really being here to tell all my friends on the premiere and how you guys all work together. And the premiere. Thank you so much. I don't even. Okay, one more. Abby, how did you feel about the premiere? And nice job on the flyer article. You know, I makes me think remember. I really thought they did a really great job. Their teamwork was incredible, and they took it over in a great way. And I'm so glad they were the people who did it. Yeah, nice job on the article. Thank you. Yes. See ya, we're done. Thank you.
Here, here. Hold this right here. Just hold it. Don't move it until I come back.